All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone, wherever you are, whatever time you're seeing this. Again, I'm Mr. Davis, and today we're going to actually add to what you guys were doing yesterday. Okay, so yesterday you guys were focusing on fractions and decimals. So now we're going to add to that by adding percents, okay? If you notice here, I have drawn a power triangle. Yesterday you did this arrow, moving from fractions to decimals. When you divide the numerator by the denominator, okay? But now we're going to add percents, okay? So now, if we go from a decimal to a percent, we're going to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. Again, we're going to move the decimal point 2 places to the right. For example, if I have, and I'm just going to move this up just a little bit, if I have 3/4 and I wanted to divide that, moving from a fraction to a decimal, so that will be numerator is your dividend, and your divisor would be your divisor would be 4. Sorry about that. Of course, I know I cannot divide 4 into 3, so I have to add a placeholder 0 and the decimal and raise it up. Now I can divide 4 into 30. I can divide 4 into 30, that's 7 times. We multiply 7 times 4, that gives us 28. We subtract, regroup, so that's 2. But we still have a remainder. So what we need to do is continue until we have no remainder. So that means we have to add another placeholder and bring it down. So now we know that we can divide 4 into 20 5 times. 20 minus 20, that is 0. So this is where we stop. That means the equivalent decimal for 3/4 equals 0 and 75/100. Now, if you notice, using the power triangle at the lower side of your screen, you're going to move the decimal places 2 places to the right. That's 1, 2. And now that's going to equal 75%. Okay? Pretty simple, right? Well, now let's look at another example. So let's say we have the fraction 3/5. And some of us may know this as a multiple of a benchmark fraction. So we can also do it like this. If we know that 1/5 equals 0 and 2/10, we can multiply 1/5 times 3. So we can multiply 1/5 times 3. That's just like saying 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. And if we know 1/5 is 0 and 2/10, then we should know that we would have 0 and 2/10 plus 0 and 2/10 plus 0 and 2/10. And of course, that would give us, here, the fraction would give us 3/5. That means the decimal would equal 0 and 6/10. But we have to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. So that means we have 1, 2, and we have to add a placeholder 0. So that means 3/5 would equal 0 and 60 hundredths, which would equal 60%. Okay? So now, in the next video that you're going to watch, we're going to go over some examples using models. Again, we're going to go over some examples using models. I hope you guys are having a great day. Also, make sure you check in daily and use some practice on Get More Math. As we go over new content, I will be adding whatever the videos are on Get More Math. So you guys look out for the next video and have a great day.